Hello, welcome to the Gaming Network. I'm Eli, and today we have, as always, Anthony.
Hi guys, I got a case of the sniffles today, so if I sneeze or anything, don't be worried.
And today we brought back Carson.
I'm back.
Sadly.
Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Hi.
hey,
Hi.
hey.
Okay. So,
You probably
how
deserve
are you guys doing today?
Not bad.
Lincoln Park.
As
I am seriously torn up about it. Like, you
I
have
know,
no idea.
no.
When I learned that fact, it ruined my whole day.
Yeah, that ruined really my day. When Anthony told me about it, I'm like, no. But as with that event happening recently, I'd like to give a moment of silence if you guys are okay with it. So here we go, moment of silence. Thank you.
I got a message from my dad that day, just like, oh, it's a link. I saw Chester Bennington. I got really excited because like he sent me something about Lincoln Park. Maybe it's tickets to a concert or something.
Yeah.
I read the next word. It said dead, and I was like, no. This has to be an internet hoax, right? So I read through the article, and I was just progressively, I just like started sinking down in my seat. I was like, no.
It was horrible news when I heard it.
It ruined my day.
I grew up with Linkin Park, so it was like I remember my cousins. They played the first album when I was like 6.
Mm-hmm.
So
I did too. That's the thing. It's like one of the first bands that I ever got to and stuck as a child.
yeah, it was good. I rest in peace. Really, rest in peace. So today we're gonna talk about a few topics. Anthony, you want to bring up esports?
Esports.
Some of the most overpaid people in the world, but you know.
Yeah,
Legitimately,
isn't everyone
whiny brats?
Isn't everyone overpaid? Let's be real.
No.
The ones that aren't overpaid are underpaid. Let's be real there too.
Yeah, there's no happy medium. They're either overpaid or they're like us and we're underpaid.
Yes, we're
I
severely.
was thinking teachers. What?
Teachers are very underpaid, but
They
here's the thing:
are.
Switzerland, they pay them like doctors. In Finland, so
That's nice.
those guys get it right.
But we in America, we underpay our teachers.
Yeah, but with esports, I don't feel like you should be giving 18 to 24-year-olds.
It's the entertainment business.
I've
accepted this fact a long
I
time
don't.
ago.
I don't.
Entertainment.
I don't accept it. I don't, because these guys are like, you're on a team, and you're like, we're gonna play a video game. Oh yeah, we're gonna drop 60 to 80 hours a week, trying every tactical move you could think of possible, and then we're gonna go try and go play at a place that might not even give you enough money, or even they'll pay you overabundance of money. Because like Dota 2, I'm like, oh, the international tournament. When Call of Duty did their international tournament, there's 32 teams. I think they did 40 teams, but the winning team got $8 million out of a $20 million prize pool. And
Not okay.
no. And this team really was not sponsored. As far as I remember, they weren't really that sponsored. They won it due to going through many different tournaments to get to the international pool. Because to get to the international competition, you've had to win multiple, like 2 or 3 different first place tournaments, or be in the top 2. So it's kind of crazy. It's like with Call of Duty, to get to the finals, so like the major one, you had to win a different tournament. Like some of these guys were winning in Liverpool's Dallas, winning in New York. Some of these teams, and it's like, okay, but you're paying
That would
them.
be cool to travel though.
It'd be cool, but it's like it's just too much money. You're paying these guys so much money, and from 2014 to $10 million to 2016 to $20 million, it's like, what in 5 years are we going to see $100 million prize pool? Are we going to see
We
an
possibly could.
18-year-old who's not like busting his ass really? Because I don't consider like competitive video gaming really, like, it could be challenging, but if you look at it, you'll look at a sports team. A sports team, they're paying a guy this amount of money to bring championships to a city, to bring titles, to try their best, and like basically bust their ass, sweating their guts out, and using all physical elements of their body to try to win something. These guys are using just their minds and their hands.
Yeah, but the mind is also very.
But with
Powerful
athletes,
thing.
they're using their minds as well. Like LeBron James, he's one of the most smartest guys in NBA. He thinks the same as Michael Jordan.
Mhm.
So it's really, he's put so much time into video, so much time after the games to put into that, and they're getting paid that much. I feel like they're still getting overpaid in the NBA.
Oh wow, yeah, NBA players with their new contracts. And stuff.
NBA, baseball, football, I think all of them are getting overpaid. I honestly think we
Yeah.
should be focusing it more on something else, but with esports, I could see the entertainment value of it, but I don't know. What do you guys feel about it?
It just doesn't make sense to me.
That was a horrible pun.
Worth it?
You already
no,
used that
seriously.
pun earlier today. You don't get to use it again.
Yeah, but the other people don't know that. But anyways, it really doesn't though. Just like so much cash could either be really good for a person, or it goes to waste.
Yes. Okay.
Especially with $8 million out of a $20 million prize pool.
And you're splitting it with 4 people, so each player's getting $2 million. Each
Yeah.
player.
Well, yeah, somewhere around.
Roughly around $2 million. They're probably after taxes and all that, they're getting like $1.2 million. But you're still handing them $1.2 million.
That's still
That's
a
a
lot.
That's a life-changing amount of money. That's a life-changing amount of money.
Yeah.
They got a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah, we're not bringing that up.
I just brought it up.
No, we're not. It's dead. No, but really, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about esports? Like, for me, I give it a 6. It's
7 or 8 for me.
It's nothing like too exciting. Like you can see those epic
It
fights.
depends on what games you're watching.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna depend on how you're affected it. Like what types of games. Like shooters and MOBAs, like visually, they don't interest me. Fighting games I like to watch. Fighting games are pretty cool when you watch them, like really high level play of fighting games. Because you gotta look at spacing, you gotta look at combos and stuff and all that.
I like Call of Duty a little bit. When I first watched, it was pretty interesting. Like I watched, I forget the team's names, but there was one guy. His name was Rambo, and he would use two 3-round pistols in Black Ops 2. He would dual wield them, and he was getting 20 kills a game with that. But then in the finals, he was horrible. He was like 12 and 15. And it was bad. But I remember playing Call of Duty like that and trying his style. It's pretty effective, but really, I think the main thing that bothers me is the money of it, the money side of it, because it's like you're going to play video games, and a lot of people in this day of age are like, where's the real benefit of it? There's no, I mean, there are benefits to it, like video gaming, but really, where's the benefit in competitive gaming? I don't
see it.
I don't see a side where
It's not like it's a benefit, it's just something that you want to do. Like, that's what it is. It's like purely just motivational. Hey, I want to go win this championship, and if I get money doing it, great. But that's what I usually see in it. Like, the money doesn't, I still think, yeah, you're putting a lot of prize pool in the money, maybe it's a little too much. But I look at that as the same way as the entertainment industry. Like, you look at artists and they're complaining about Tidal contracts or Spotify contracts about how they're not getting enough. They're still getting, like, 50 million and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, if it's too much money, like the entire entertainment industry, they get way too much money for everything they do.
Yeah. But I like in esports, I like the cooperation of it with some of them, because like these guys, some of these guys live together. Like they'll all pull in their own money to go buy an apartment or rent one, and they'll just game all day, and the winning money will pay for their apartment.
Mhm.
Like that, like second place in the Call of Duty tournament. Yeah, that Call of Duty tournament, each player got 50,000 instead of 100,000.
Yeah.
And those guys just pulled all their money together and just lived off that and gamed more.
Mhm.
So it could be a lifestyle change where you don't have to go get a job and you just focus on that, like try a career in that. See, I see
That's what happened with Armada. He was a teacher in Switzerland. I think Sweden. He lives in Sweden, but like he was a teacher before that. And then when Melee started popping up, getting big again, he could quit and do Melee again, and he won like several tournaments in 2015. He was undeniably he's undeniably been the best player for like the last 3 years.
Yeah. And see,
So-
you can make like if you want to have fun, you can have fun with it. But it's like I don't want to be handing an 18-year-old a check for $2 million. I don't want to be seeing an 18-year-old who, if I'm a host, handing you a thing for $8 million as a team. I don't want to be handing that to a young kid who doesn't know what to do with the money. If the esport community taught you how to like smartly like invest your money or like helped you like find ways to what you want to do with the money, it would be beneficial because these kids are going to blow it in 10 years.
It's the same as the rest of the entertainment industry. I don't think that's
Yeah,
as specific, but
yeah.
it's more interesting to watch just the rise of esports too, because
They've gotten huge.
yeah, Shaq owns an NBA or an esports team. Rick Fox, Lakers champion, he owns an esports team. The NBA, they're looking into doing an NBA 2K league, and like several NBA teams are gonna help run these esports.
See,
teams.
that would be interesting to see. Like, that would be interesting to see how that would be run. Like, is it going to be a double elimination tournament, or is it going to be like a best out of 7 tournament?
I think it's gonna. I'm wondering if it's gonna be like a full season. Like you have like maybe the Lakers esports 2K team challenge, and go maybe do a match against the Philadelphia, and then they go to New York and play there, and they do like an NBA season just with an NBA 2K team.
That would be. I feel like that'd be a little long. Would you want to shorten the seasons? Because I feel like
So far I think it's like 16 NBA teams or something around there have confirmed that they're gonna do it. But you like even then you can only maybe do like 2 games. Maybe you do it like the MLB, like how they do back-to-back games and stuff. Maybe you do it like that, and then you go to the next city and you only do like 32 games or something.
see that'd make it interesting.
But that's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that, and then just rise on TV too, because Street Fighter was on ESPN. Disney had Street Fighter and Smash Bros. For this last tournament Evo. Like combined the TV viewership with Twitch, you got over 500,000 viewers.
See, I like Twitch. I like Twitch a lot.
Twitch is great.
I love Twitch because there's a charity group. I forget their name, but they do speedruns.
Oh, Awesome Games Done Quick.
Yeah,
They got 2 million, I think, last
yeah,
year.
but they were doing I was watching this guy. They were doing a speed run on a 3DS game. I forget what the game was called, but the speed run was 1 hour and 4 minutes. He was trying to beat that time.
Describe the game.
It was a Japanese game where it's like you had to zoom past things and you had lightning attacks. And...
Oh, Azure Gunburst.
Yeah,
That's the same guy that designed, I should say. He didn't actually do the game direction for Mega Man, but he designed.
yeah.
Mega Man.
It looks exactly like Mega Man, kind of.
Yeah, Kenji Inafume. But
Yeah, but they did that, and there were people donating $200-300 to these guys because they were like, "Thanks for doing these speed runs. They're great. Go to this charity or like help
Yeah.
this organization and I hope you play this game next." I'm like, they're great, but that's why esports are getting so popular because of all these streamings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like YouTube Live now, because I watched the
YouTube's getting into
whole
it after all this.
E3 on YouTube, and that was like, holy crap! Because I thought last year I had to watch it on Twitch, but this year I watched it all on YouTube, and I was like, wow. So streaming is getting more popular, and that's how esports is getting bigger, because more and more platforms are coming out. Like TV's broadcasting it. That's crazy to think. In the next 5-10 years, we're going to be seeing probably on NBC, we're going to see an esports finals.
yeah,
Like an NBA finals or
Disney announced they're going to do from like 6 p.m. They're going to have a gaming block on Disney XD. I don't remember the specific times, but
Disney XD is
they'll
one.
have new shows having
Yeah.
about gaming. They'll probably.
Disney XD
Have
really
tournaments and
isn't the
stuff.
popular channel with that. It's mainly.
Well, I know, but even
Well, I
then,
used to
it's
love
still
Disney XD.
it's still Disney.
But
Yeah,
that would also
think
be
about
a
that.
good addition, though.
Granted, ESPN's also owned by Disney, but
Yeah.
so like even then you'll have like, man, Disney's running the market on
Everything.
stuff. Maybe they buy Twitch.
I hope not.
That'd be insane.
But-
That'd be insane if they did.
But overall, I think they're just overpaid. But with the way
It's the entertainment industry.
yeah, well, the way it's going, I'm seeing it as it's going to equal sports. It's going to equal.
No, it's definitely going.
It's
to.
going to equal.
Indefinitely.
It's going
It
to
will.
equal to like running times during the summer for tournaments. It's going to be like we're going to be fighting for blocks. Like who's going to get it? The NBA Finals or Dota 2's esport tournament?
Well-
But Dota 2's they're usually in August, so by that time it's just
Right now, you could argue that Like in Korea, it's definitely probably more popular than.
Oh, South Korea? Oh,
like,
yeah.
South Korea is probably
It's
more popular than like almost every sport.
Esports is huge there.
Yeah.
Actually,
America.
baseball might be bigger because baseball in Japan and all those Asian countries are huge because they do 270 games a year.
Well, China is
Wow.
basketball. China is well.
But-
China's weird, but
But basketball
Okay.
isn't as big in those. Like China's,
in China it's huge.
it's huge. But the thing is, baseball is big in Japan, South
Yeah.
Korea, Indonesia. You got
But even then, like
huge baseball.
if
what-
we're looking in terms of America, it could probably pass hockey soon.
Golf.
Oh, it'll easily pass golf, but it could pass hockey.
It could pass a lot.
Hockey
It could pass a lot of sports, but it's not gonna.
I don't think
It's gonna be. It's gonna be 5,
It's gonna
10
take a
years.
while until it like reaches the top three of MLB, NBA, and NFL.
Right.
But I think it could pass golf and hockey in maybe the next 5 years.
It could.
Probably.
It could. I love hockey live though because you get to see all the blood and everything. It gets. I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. That's basically what you feel like.
You're just like, yes. That's how.
That is an interesting way to put it, but not incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
overall, that's how I feel. And
Oh, I forgot to mention that University of Utah, they're gonna have an esports varsity program.
I
So
know.
it's gonna be you'll probably be seeing college esports stuff too.
I know.
So you can do
I
that,
got.
go
I
to
got.
college.
I got invited up at Utah State to join the League of Legends team.
Oh my.
And I'm like, I don't play League, guys. Do you have a Call of Duty team? And they're like, we can make one. I'm like, here's my number. Give me a call when you have one.
Yeah.
That was a year ago, and they haven't contacted me.
Ah.
Yeah, but granted, that was from a club, right? This is going to be an actual academic backed program, which is going to be huge.
The group was already supported by the philosophy department, and what was the other department? I think it was the.
Yeah, but it was a club. This is an actual. This University of Utah thing is going to be an actual athletic. They're going to probably going to get money from the athletic department to run this.
See, I don't like
then the
that. I
Pac-12
don't like
is-
that.
I mean,
I don't like that at all.
the NCAA is already making tons of money off of players, so.
Yeah, but the
like,
NCAA is a scam artist, which is I think is
Yeah.
bull that college players have to starve to play a sport.
Yeah, I know. So it's going to be just exactly like that.
That's going to be horrible.
But
In my
Pac-12 is Pac-12 is probably going to be the first college like esports division.
That's gonna
So.
be rough.
We'll see. I bet that'll probably happen in 2 or 3 years. But that would, like you said, you talk about how it could affect lifestyle. Go to college, work on your esports stuff. Maybe you have drafts, like maybe like each, like say you have like League of Legends players on each team, and then like the different like Echo Fox drafts.
Optics? Are you kidding me? Optic picking out a League of Legends team? Wow, that would be like okay. First,
No, but, like, you,
first
like
pick
you said,
of the first round of the Esports 2017
draft.
Esports Draft.
Echo Fox Gaming selects this person out of
Out of
University of
Chicago.
Chicago. Boom. Like stuff like that could happen. That could be the future.
That would be that's horrible in my eyes. But
I just don't care about esports. That's my opinion. I don't care.
Nice research you did.
no. See, there's a lot of people who don't like it. Like,
I know.
There's a huge community on Reddit and like all these places online that is like, esports is a waste of time and a waste of money to put broadcast. Why are we gloating the fact that this kid has no life? Why are we gloating that this kid has no social skills beyond the 4 guys he talks to? Because some of these gamers,
That's
like,
arguable.
like you do an interview with some of these guys and they're like, they can't look at you. Some of these guys can't look at you. They give you the brief, a short answer, and it's like, but with other guys, they're like giving you long answers and actually can talk. Again, like when they do press conferences every game, these guys learn how to like communicate with other people.
Yeah.
But these guys are like sitting in their rooms gaming with each other, and they don't know how to communicate when they get interviewed. So we need to be figuring out a way.
Yeah, and like
these
I'm
guys-
saying, I think the college, like if colleges started doing athletic stuff, I think that would help.
Yeah.
If college started doing that, they need to require communication skills. They need to be requiring so many things to be in that group. Like they need to be able to talk to an audience where it's like, "Hi guys,
Oh,
how's it
now I'm
going?"
imagining like college scouts like doing like, hey, this is like a 2-star esports prospect. He'll probably be in the lower colleges. Like he'll go to Utah State or
U of
like
U.
University of Nevada.
Oh God.
U of U is not like that small. They can get 3 or 4 stars. Usually
Eh.
Utah State or like Weber State.
Oh, Weber State University. But you know,
Hey, they had Damian Lillard. He was a 2-star prospect.
yeah. But hey, everything happened.
Wow, we're probably gonna lose all of our viewers now talking about sports.
Nah,
I mean, you lost me.
it's okay. But let's
What?
let's go to your topic then.
Already?
Yeah, let's go to yours.
Well,
If you're finding it so boring,
no, it's not that it's boring. I'm just not a sports fan.
yeah, I know. A lot of gamers are not sports fans, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
True.
this is a good time to.
Well,
Well, your topic was very interesting because I've actually done a lot of research on this topic before. Like when I was last semester, I studied video game effects,
yeah.
benefits and negatives towards it.
The biggest thing I looked up and studied about video gaming affecting the brains of children: depression and violence.
See, it depends. It depends on what your parents are. It really depends on what is acceptable to the parent.
But that's the thing that it's. I would blame that more not on the video games, on the parenting.
Exactly. But at the same time, there's also
Like I wasn't allowed when I was young. I wasn't allowed to play rated T games until I was about like 9 or 10.
No, I remember playing
And-
Raid TMs, but the thing was that.
But that was just my mom's parenting.
Yeah.
Like, she would.
But my mom loved video games. My mother loved them. But then
yeah.
after my mother passed away, the problem was that my dad didn't know how to help me, so he just let me play video games. And the problem was I was getting into God of War. I got into God of War. I got into all those rated M games that you could find on the PS2.
Well, definitely. But at the
Yeah.
same
How
time,
old are you when you? Oh, PS2. How old were you when that happened? Like what?
12.
12? Yeah. So I think around maybe 14 or 15 is when I played. I can't remember what the first rated M game I watched.
Actually, my
Okay.
first rated M game I ever played was I was 9 years old, and it was
What was mine?
it was Perfect Dark or Dark Zone or something N64.
Probably. Okay, it was probably Perfect Dark.
Yeah, I played that one, and
I-
that game was weird. And I
Perfect Dark was
played Doom.
well, see, the problem between associating that is because they are very different, but they are correlated.
Yes.
Very small. It's a
Mhm.
very small increase. But the biggest correlation is not between the video game and depression, it's between the parenting and the video game.
Yes.
Because if
Yes.
your parents be like,
And I think
you're not allowed to play this video game because it's bloody, you're going to want to play it more, and you're going to get like,
Well,
I don't know. It's just,
So it's like there was a study done with a bunch of kids. It was I think it was like 5,147 people were 11-year-olds were asked on a survey, how many hours of video games do you play a day after you get home from school? And they were talking about, these kids were like, okay, I think it was 62% of them said yes. I play about 2 to 4 hours after school.
well, yeah, the longer you play the video game, the more likely it is about to increase.
And what
But-
they were showing signs of kids who didn't play video games at all were more depressed than the kids who were playing 2 to 4 hours. But then the kids who were happy were the ones who were playing like an hour a day. The casual gamer is considered 1 to 10 hours a week.
Yep.
The hardcore gamer is considered 15 to 30 hours, and then the mega ultra, I forget what they called it. It was 30 plus hours.
Right.
And for me, I'm considered from casual to hardcore, because I can play 10 to 30 hours.
Yeah.
And but for a kid, I was considered hardcore. I was playing 30 hours a week. I was playing a full-time job. But with these kids, they were showing signs of happiness in the kids who were playing more 1 to 10 hours than the ones who were playing 15 to 30. But they were showing more signs. The 15 to 30-year-olds, 15 to 30 hours, they were happier than the ones who never played at all.
Yeah.
So video gaming has very great beneficial
And
factors
I
for
It
think-
children.
really does. That's the thing.
and I think
Even from
the
personal experience, because like even if I'm down or something, I'll put in my favorite video game.
Yeah.
Like I have a list of video games I love to play. Even if it gets me mad sometimes, I'll just like go and play them because I want to. It makes me happy. Because while I may not be super ultra, I can range from I'm mostly casual because I usually have things to do.
Yeah.
I can range from casual to hardcore depending on what I have to do that week.
Yeah.
But anyway, whatever that does, video gaming, even if it's just casual to hardcore, that makes me happy. Because I'm having a lot of fun doing what I'm doing, no matter what game it is. And if I don't like a game, I won't play it.
Yeah.
If the game pisses me off, I'll put it away, maybe play a different game or watch TV. But either way, there's always one game that will just cheer me up, no matter what I'm doing.
Yeah, I rank probably a little bit more hardcore, depending on what I feel. It's not due to time, it's due to how I feel. I probably do casual to hardcore. But I think the study of video game effects and their effects on children is going to be a little bit more developed in the future. Mostly because I don't think, like, the parents, because video games still new. It's 1980s. It's only been about 40 years. You could look
First
at
game was 1971. It was a very old, crappy game. It was right before
like,
Pong. I
Yeah,
forget the
Space
name.
Invaders, I think.
Yeah, but
But
that
still, like, video gaming hasn't, like, up until probably about, like, the
mid 80s.
90s, like, even in the mid 80s, like, it was still considered nerdy. We haven't seen, like casual gaming is, like, getting bigger and bigger. So,
Yeah.
we'll probably see, just due to that, like, you probably see, like, parents that, because, you know, they probably didn't really interact with video gaming that much, so.
But the average age now for video gamers is 35, so you're seeing more and more
Yeah,
parents.
you'll be seeing parents. This is
Yeah.
going to be the time to study it, because the parents, they've interacted with video games. They know
And
how video games
and it depends on how much you play. Like they did a study with a bunch of teenagers, about 12 to 15. They were playing Quake 3 Arena, and they gave people who played 20 minutes and who played 60 minutes. They got 20 minutes of gameplay, 60 minutes. They were showing there was more anger towards the 20 minutes they were playing than the ones who were playing 60 minutes. So it's like mobile gaming. Mobile gaming, a lot of people are finding it as a frustrating platform because of the fact that
I think it's great.
it is. But the fact is, it's like you're doing this. You're getting all your stuff. 5 minutes. It's like
Yeah, and
I
then-
want more stuff.
And then, yeah, because then you either gotta wait or you gotta pay. That's how the mobile platform works.
Yeah, and people getting frustrated about that, but people who play 10, 12 hours like I did as a teenager playing Assassin's Creed 2, I got frustrated over the fact that I spent this much time or like some quest pissed me off and I get angry over it and it actually affects my home life. So it depends on like, you have to monitor it. You have to monitor the levels because I found video gaming as a child a relief, but yet it was a double-edged sword. Good and bad. Because it was good for the fact that I could escape from my problems.
Definitely.
But the fact is that you can't escape from all of it, so you got more angry because you're like trying to rush something or trying to get through the game to relax, but it wasn't relaxing yet because you keep dying in this one part.
Like, if I'm angry when I put in a video game, depending on the video game, I'm likely to get angrier because recently I've been playing a lot more GTA. If I'm angry and I put in GTA, I'm going to get pissed.
No, I get pissed with the people I play with. I've been playing GTA Online a lot lately.
Exactly, that's the thing.
Yeah, I think
that I'm going to get angry because the people online, not because of the game, because of the people.
Yeah, like gaming, single player versus multiplayer, that's also gonna have an effect because when you're doing multiplayer, like you can get pissed off at your friends and stuff, or if you're doing it online, you get pissed at people online.
Yeah, that's
Like-
what happened to me. Like last week, I was playing GTA 5 with a bunch of guys that I knew, and we were just doing a heist, and these guys were screwing around, and I'm like, it was a setup. We were setting up, trying to get this plane, and these guys died 4 times. And I was the host of it, and I was like so frustrated and angry with them. I was like, okay, if you guys can't get your shit together, if we screw this up one more time, I'm gonna go find public people and just play with them. And they're like, no, we need the money. I'm like, then don't screw around. And after that, they stopped screwing around, but I was frustrated. I got off the game, and I was like, so much anger was in me. I had to go watch something funny to calm myself down. And it's like, video gaming, we shouldn't be letting that happen to kids. Because kids are getting younger, and video games coming to younger audiences. My
Yeah.
niece is 3 years old, and she plays on a tablet, and she's playing games all day. And she gets moody about it. And I'm like, this can't be happening. We need to start moderating. Moderation is the key, because really, until your kid buys their own system, you can control it. But once your kid buys his own system, you can't really control it because he bought it with his own money. So it's like, yes, you can tell him, hey, this is bedtime. I want systems off at this time.
Definitely.
And
Mhm.
the kid should abide to that. But if he bought it, he's going to do whatever he wants with the system. That's how most people run in society. You buy your own crap. You get to deal with your own crap. But parents have to be there for the kids who go, hey, no playing this for a certain amount for this long. You can't play longer than like 4 hours a day. That's quite a
Yeah.
bit for a day. But it's like if it's like a Saturday, you can play for 2 to 3 hours. But then I want to see you outside for the rest of the day or something.
It's a Saturday and you have nothing to do.
Yeah, if you have nothing to do, that's how I find video gaming. If I have nothing else to do, I've done all my editing, I've done all my stuff. I'll go, okay, I'll sit down and play a game.
My problem with like 2 to 3 hours of video game on Saturdays is that like, depending on the Saturday, I might be doing literally absolutely nothing. And at this
Yeah.
point, it's too hot for me to even want to be outside.
Yeah, temperature has just
Increased. No, it's like yesterday. I saw a guy online. He was online playing GTA 5 for like 14 hours.
Jeez.
I'm like, that's too much. I have a life, and I could drop maybe 4 or 5 hours in the evening playing. But that's
can't
in the,
even drop that much.
But that's in the evening when I have
in the
nothing to do.
evenings, Like I tend to be gaming more like during the days.
During the days, like when it's sun out, I try to find something to do. Like I try to find like doing more projects, working on my studio, trying to get everything going. I want to work on it. And I work on other games, like other recordings and all that. That's when I want to get my stuff done. At night, I rather relax a little and go, okay, I had a day, let's just play. But really, with like kids, their lives are school, parents, chores, all that stuff, and
Homework.
So against
homework,
choice.
and there's social life.
Mhm.
And then if you're old enough, like between the age of 15 to 17, 18, not graduate from high school, you have a job.
Yeah.
Some of them
Well,
have jobs. So
yeah.
you got to balance job, school, homework, friends, and family life. And you have 168 hours a week, but if you put 10 to 15 hours a week into gaming, they say it's very beneficial.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because there's games out there that are beneficial for the human mind. There's games that can hone your mind. And even then, most video games will even train your hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, hand-eye coordination was one of the benefits I saw.
There was
Multitasking.
Here's a study for you. There was a study in Florida. They did this at a hospital. The surgeon took 150 different other surgeons who were doing a test, doing a simulation on a laparoscopic surgery.
Right.
They took half the people and did 6 minutes of Super Monkey Ball on the GameCube or Super Monkey Ball 2 on the Wii. They gave those guys 6 minutes to play. And the other guys were just sitting there waiting in the waiting room. The people who played the game overall had a 27% better surgery, 32% better quality, 26% faster, and 37% of them had higher scores than the ones who actually did it.
Mhm.
So it's crazy that just 6 minutes a day. That's why in Florida they're having hospitals with gaming lounges.
That's a very good idea.
Where
I actually think that even in the hospital rooms, there should be some sort of access to video games.
well they do. They keep systems there for kids who have who can't leave the hospital. They'll give them entertainment stuff. They have those in certain states,
Mhm.
but it's like they don't offer it everywhere. So the kid's just sitting there watching mindless drool TV or reading. Like, I find it. Video games are very beneficial. They are.
You see,
But-
people always rat on video games because they think they're bad. It's because
There's a handful of titles that make it bad.
yeah, but it's like to compare it with something. It's like the study saying autism is caused by vaccines. There's a pile of studies saying no, that doesn't happen, versus one study to say that it does.
Yeah, because the guy faked that study.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. It's the same thing with
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah, video games.
There's just a
studies.
handful, a few. They'd be like, video games are so bad, they'll rot your brain. No,
Yeah, no,
they
a lot of-
increase your productivity. They increase the quality of what you do.
Your creativity goes up. It's so much
Like,
beneficial.
I found
Like,
a-
if I-
I found a lot of beneficial things. I found problem solving
Yeah.
because you're puzzles and stuff.
Yeah.
Hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Resource management.
Yeah.
Multitasking, quick thinking,
Mhm.
accuracy, strategy, situational awareness.
But it's like you got those things where it's like all those benefits, they're great, but they're all for different games. So you have to be a wide variety gamer. You
Yeah.
can't be that Call of Duty douche who basically sit there for 12, 14 hours. Or like every day goes on after whatever they're doing for the day and go on and do that. Your hand-eye coordination will go up, your speed will go up, your quick time will go up, but you tell me strategy's going to go up from that?
No.
A little bit.
A little bit, but it's not going to be like when you're sitting down playing Civilization 6
Yeah.
or Civilization 5 or Stellaris. You're not going to be. Those are real-time games. RTSs.
Mhm.
RTSs.
4X's with strategy management.
You see, my thing that I've definitely noticed within myself, if I go to Shakespeare, because I'm in a play, and if I do that after, say, I get off work because I'm working in the mornings because of it, I'll just feel bad. I'll be really tired during the performance. But if I don't work that day, and then I get up early to play video games, and I'm playing for like 2 hours before I go, I feel great. I feel like I'm doing a good job. And in all honesty, I feel like I'm doing better with my acting if I do that.
See, there's a few like mobile games that I play on my phone that will help me do that. Like I play Kingdom Hearts. They have the Kingdom Hearts Unchained like game.
Mhm.
And that game, I could sit down playing 30, 40 minutes of it. It goes through a story,
Yeah.
and you don't have to stop.
Yeah, I
Really.
do that with Fire Emblem Heroes. Like,
Yeah,
like they have all those paralogs and stuff. You
Yeah,
gotta do
and
that.
see, I go through 30, 40 minutes before I go to work because I don't have time to turn on my system, go on Steam, or go on my PlayStation and just dive into a game. I have time to go, okay, I did a few missions, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm getting through my story.
Or you could do that with like 3DS, like just boom, you put it on standby, you're good to go.
Yeah. But overall, the benefits outweigh the negatives, but yet
Definitely.
there are still negatives. There are still negatives where if you play too much, it's like in everything.
Too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
Like too much water's bad for you. Too much food's bad for you. Too much exercise is bad for you. It's moderation.
It's the kind of thing where there's so many pros, but people only focus on the cons.
yeah, because they're all pessimists.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're all negative bastards who think that we got to focus on the cons. That's why.
Or they're biased against it.
Yeah, but there's a guy who I forget his name. I watched a video today. He hates GTA series with a passion,
Mhm.
and it's like I've met more people on GTA and actually communicated with them, and they're actually really nice people.
I know.
More than some actual people I've met in real life, because these guys are actually respectable. They're actually nice, and they're actually willing to do stuff. Like for an instance, I had a hacker. I don't support hacking in games. I don't, but this hacker gave everyone in the server $21 million in GTA on a Sunday. I was just playing on a random Sunday, and he gave $21 million. He transported everyone to this one area and killed everyone. But the thing was, he went like this: I gave you $21 million so I could get an achievement in this game. So I wanted to give you a benefit, give you something in return for letting me do this. So I messaged him and I asked him why he did that, and he told me that, and I'm like, okay, I understand. Thank you for giving me the generous thing, and then telling everyone
Yeah.
why you did that, because he gained an achievement: kill everyone in the server, kill everyone in a server time without anyone leaving.
Yeah.
So it was like, that was great. I was fine with that, but but at the first I was like, what the hell? But it's just so much with the benefits, and people on games can be wicked douchebags. They can be, and can ruin the positivity towards gaming. Because a lot of you are like, people are rude online. You know who's rude online? Kids who are 12 to 14 years old, whose parents handed them the game in the system and said,
And then left, and then like, here,
play
Do
it.
whatever you
That's
want.
what.
We don't care.
That's the problem, because parents are using their video game systems for their babysitters.
Yes. And I find that's when parenting needs to be taught again. Like, these new parents that are coming out, like all these new parents, they need to remember, gaming can't be your babysitter. Because here's the thing. There was a study done, but there was this court case. This kid, he was 14 years old. His mother bought him the arcade game Area 51.
Right.
Just the shooter. The kid would play for 3 hours a day. He played for a year straight.
Okay.
He walked into his high school, carried a Desert Eagle, walked in, 8 perfect headshots. 8 perfect headshots with 8 bullets.
Wow.
Not a miss. And some of these shots were 15, 20 feet away. And in court, the kid asked, "Why'd you do it?" And his response was, I saw it as a game. I was getting bored of the game. I wanted to try something different. And see, gaming like that could hurt people so much.
Definitely.
That kid, I think he served a life sentence for killing 8 people just random. He didn't even decide. It was just like pop, 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 pop. And I was like, that's crazy to think that a 14-year-old for a year just went, I got bored.
Yeah.
Because of his parents used that as a babysitter. So, I think video gaming needs to be monitored. Parents need to be taught again about this new technology age. Because my dad, when he bought me the system, he just did it to shut me up. Because I was like, he bought it for me so that I could find something to do. Because I was depressed.
Yeah.
And it helped me, but it was the fact that after that, I got more angry for a while. And then when a kid realizes that they're getting too angry, they will cut back. When I realized when I was 17, I was really angry, I cut my video gaming probably 70%. I was gaming, when I got home, I would game. I would nonstop game or watch anime. But mainly gaming. But that was it. And I cut it down to maybe, I think I went 6 months without a game.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the best 6 months. But I missed gaming, so I went back to it. And that's why I play occasionally, like maybe 4 or 5 hours with a bunch of people. Or maybe I'll go on my computer, play an hour or 2 of a game and go, I'm done. I'm good. I'll watch some videos and then go do something else. So it really depends on how you feel about it. On how you think parenting should do it, and how, like, these next few generations, they're going to be parents in the next 10 to 20 years, and they'll...
Yeah, and I think it'll be better just because, they've had that gaming
Yeah,
experience. The parents that didn't, do that, that's going to be where I think would be more negative. Just because, oh, hey, cool. We have a system that lets us babysit our kids.
Yeah.
And they don't realize what happens.
And I like the systems, I really do. But if parents just put their kids out there and let them play them for hours on end, then it's going to be bad, because I play Call of Duty sometimes, and I stopped playing really because kids online were saying, like, screw you, fuck you, and, like, your mother's a whore. And I was like, guys, I'm here to play. I'm not here to hear a 12-year-old try to masturbate through a mic.
Yep.
With his words. Can we just play? So we all mute him, and it's like, but he still chats and sends us messages, and I'm like, block him. But it's like, there's millions of these guys.
Yeah.
So you can't block every single 12 to 15-year-old who feels like they have an anger issue with the game because the mother handed it to him saying, this is your babysitter now. Or the parent or the father, it's like, it's got to be fixed. There has to be something done, because video gaming can be it's a very positive thing. It's just, it could ruin your life if it's not done correctly.
Definitely.
It's like any entertainment industry, like movies, video, anime, just normal television.
Yeah.
Because some people, like, go over the top of some things. And it's just going to get worse if we don't figure it out. And hopefully studies will do more for it. I'm hoping way more happens in the future. So, no, that was good.
Yeah. Let's get to your topic.
My topic: anime video games.
Anime.
If so, really, what I want to talk about is, do we like them or hate them?
Yes.
Like them or hate them in the United States? Like, is it popular? Like, do we find a love for them? Like, for me, I'm a diehard
I know, right?
JRPG fan. I am diehard anime, everything. Like, I'm subscribed to Loot Anime, and I'm thinking of subscribing to other anime boxes. And
if I had the money, I would totally do that.
it's not bad. It's like $27 a month I'm paying
it's
right
not
now.
Too terrible.
And you get $60 worth of content. I had a box that gave me a mug, a hat, and I think it was
Carson's staring at a Luffy statue right now.
Luffy, One Piece is my favorite, and I wish they would make a One Piece game that is story rather than strictly fighting.
See, that's what a lot of anime games are. Like, if you look at the Naruto series, all the popular
Yeah, it's gonna be-
animes, and Naruto's a fighting game, but you learn
They're like the arena fighters.
yeah, but if you play all four of the Ninja Storm series, you get a story. You get the whole
Yeah,
Shippuden story in a base way. It's not like they're going to give you all the filler episodes. They're going to just give you base story. But the filler
But the
episodes, the
difference
anime,
between the anime and the games, while the games do give you a tiny bit of story, the anime is, or the manga for that matter, depending on which you prefer. I'm a manga person.
yeah,
So that being said, it's just you can't get the story from a video game. You just can't. You can get a decent idea depending on the video game.
But I think
But-
honestly, I think right now the most popular like anime artistic like style video games right now is probably the visual novels. And visual novels are just stories.
visual novels are more popular, I think, on Steam. Those like
Yeah.
PC gaming.
Yeah, PC gaming is like really big. Well, a little bit with like 3DS and stuff too, because like Phoenix Wright, that's considered a visual novel.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest sellers on 3DS. The Zero Escape series, like 3DS.
Yeah,
And
see, it's
Look
more,
at games like Danganronpa. Like it's started out on the PS4 and the Vita.
yeah. But
So-
I see visual novels for like Japanese anime video games. It's a big topic on it, but I think it's fighters and JRPGs like
Yeah.
God Eater. You deal in for the PS2 time. It was Fullmetal Alchemist. They brought a few games out there, a few games to the DS for Fullmetal Alchemist. They did Persona series. Persona series. Oh my gosh, that
Shin
is.
Megami Tensei overall was just heavily.
It's Persona is a huge series and it's so popular in overall. And I think, like you said, One Piece, it could be great. But the thing is, it's such a big anime. There's over 900 episodes. How many chapters are there in the manga?
Almost 900.
Yeah. See, and there's almost 900 episodes. There's over 900 episodes.
Yeah, there's gonna be like probably over 900.
No,
So there's
about
I
800
like
episodes, 'cause there's not
780.
even 900 in the
Wait,
manga
I can
yet.
look it up right now.
Yeah, look it
follow-
up
I follow
because
this
the
guy
thing
on
is, it's the fact that it's such a big one. What for a video game? What arc would you do?
That's the thing. They could create multiple
They could create multiple games with multiple arcs, but
because their arcs are basically independent stories. Now, maybe put 2 or 3 arcs within a single video game. I'd be content with that.
see, I'd be okay if they did like the arc with when Ace died. That whole
The trauma arc.
Spoiler alert.
Ooh,
yeah.
ooh, the trauma arc.
If you've never watched it, the show's been around since
I know.
1996. Okay,
I got 100
1999.
episodes in. 2 episodes to 800.
2 episodes
I told
to
you.
800. But that's still
It's still
There's
a
going to be
lot.
over.
I'm
Well,
not
there's
gonna
going to
lie.
be over 900.
Oh yeah, there's
if they do.
easily going to be over 900. If they plan on finishing the manga all the way through until Luffy becomes a Pirate King, and hopefully even past that, there's easily going to be 1,000 episodes too.
no. There's gonna be. I'm thinking 1200.
Yeah.
Wait until we get the spin-off series of Luffy's Kid.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
No, but Boruto's actually pretty good. Like it was slow to begin with, but I'm watching it now.
Right.
It's so good.
Yeah, I don't watch as much anime as these guys here.
I'm kind of a diehard fan.
Yeah, these guys are
Same.
diehard. I'm
You're
more
you're
See,
casual. I'm
the
casual.
way with
I'm more
Tony
into
is
the-
right now is
I'm
there
more
with me
into-
with sports, except I'm less sporty than
Well, I've been
that than with he is anime.
Well, yeah, most of my anime experience actually just comes from the video game art style. Like, I've played Atlas games. I got a lot of Atlas games on my 3DS. Arc System.
Yeah.
Like, with their fighting games. Like, Fire Emblem now is starting to be heavy anime.
Yeah, you're a guy who's played
Like-
Blaze Blue. You've played
A
some
little bit of Blaze Blue. I played more of Guilty Gear than I have Blaze Blue.
Pokemon. Gosh.
Pokemon.
That's the weird. Here's the thing with Pokemon. Like, it's. I don't feel like the video games are anime.
No, they're not anime. No, but
Like,
the fact
but-
is that
Yeah, they have the anime, but
the anime's
No,
been
the-
huge
the,
since
the video game is
1997.
not anime, but there's been an anime, and that was
I
before
know.
the video game.
Yeah.
and like yeah, with, like we're gonna get a Splatoon anime soon.
Oh gosh, I don't want to see that. I
Do,
don't.
do, 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 do.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see
I
what
get it,
Nintendo
guys.
is gonna.
We had the Castlevania anime.
Yeah, Castlevania was done by Netflix, and I
I
was
know.
shocked as crap that Netflix did that.
4 episodes.
What about-
though?
A Blue Exorcist game.
That would be interesting.
That would be cool. I would love that.
You're like, there's a bunch of games out there that we want. Like my favorite game, I think, in the Japanese RPG in the anime world, is probably the Persona series. I love how they do the turn-based in that
I
game.
don't know. I like the.
And Final Fantasy. Sorry.
Final Fantasy,
Well,
obviously.
Final Fantasy, like, it's, like, kind of anime, but it's...
With the new one, I don't know.
No,
Those graphics
like-
are amazing, though.
Yeah, those graphics are
That
amazing.
game is held together by duct tape and glue. But, no, I think I like the original, just Shin Megami Tensei. I think, like, the themes in the original Shin Megami Tensei games are just awesome. Like, you got the old light versus dark, but it's not necessarily, like, a good thing for either. You got, like,
Yeah.
neutrality and stuff.
See, I don't mind that. I like those games, but I've been always that guy who loved the Persona story. I was big into Full Metal Alchemist for the PS2. Like they had a bunch of games for that. It was rough. It was a rough game for the PS2.
Right.
The mechanics were rough, and it was like the fighting was bad. But I loved the stories. The stories kept me going, and that's why I've played those games. And a lot of like visual novels. I've played some visual novels. I played Steins Gate visual novel and Clannad's visual novel, and I'm like, these hurt because I know the story so well.
What would you say would be the most boring video game anime adaptation?
Boring?
Like,
the most uneventful. I probably will have to say
Well-
Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment.
Well, even
like, are
if
you just
it doesn't need to
describing-
exist.
Not, yeah, it doesn't.
Like,
Like,
just
he's
off the
not
top of your
saying, like,
head.
boring as in, like, uneventful. He's just, like boring. Like, it could be, like, an action game and have boring gameplay or stuff. But
Mayo Chiki. That's an anime that's weird, and I don't think it would ever work.
What about Death Note?
That would be an interesting game.
you
I
could
don't-
do Death Note. Oh.
No, I would
But
love.
think about it.
I would love to see an action
Hmm.
game, like an RPG, just for that
I mean,
story.
that would be cool.
Well, I don't
But
even-
at the same
Detective.
time, you literally just kill
you could
enemies.
just you could just do it like
that.
Phoenix Wright. Like do like an investigative visual novel. Like Death
That
Note, I
would
think
be kinda cool.
perfect. Like
but at the same
maybe,
time,
but instead of like
Death
you could
Note
actually- no,
teaches
wait.
typing.
wait,
Cell phone holding.
get out of here.
Cell phone holding. Holding your phone like a freaking weirdo. Yeah, like, this is how we hold our phones. This is how L holds his. Just barely holding, like, what's up?
But maybe instead of like you doing a visual novel, you're like where you're investigating a crime, maybe you're investigating somebody to like kill. Like that's
So all
hasn't
you
been
need
done
to
before.
know is their name.
I know, but maybe you investigate like, hey, did they do this crime? Like maybe you're investigating a criminal.
But
Did they do this crime?
Well,
and then
Light
you're arresting him to
isn't.
death?
Light is a narcissist who believes that he has a god complex,
I mean, yeah.
and he'll kill
no,
anyone.
But you can, no, but maybe you should just set it up in the same universe, new characters.
No, I think a lot of people would walk away from that because
Yeah.
because Light made the show. Light and L made that
I know, and then
that
once-
bromance was so strong, and then when Light
No, but I think
when L died, that was some of the show died.
Yeah, I know.
It literally died, and I was glad that Light at the end died. I was glad that,
I know, but
but I
you
don't know
can
how they're
set it
doing
up.
the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Is it out yet?
No, it's coming out August 25th.
Okay, because I think IGN did their review already. I think they've seen it.
I saw the trailer for. I saw a
No,
couple trailers.
IGN has their Death Note review up right now. But
I'll check it later.
but yeah, no, you like maybe you should set it up in the same universe.
But they could do a lot more mecha, like a mecha anime, like Gurren Lagann. They could do a game like that,
Yeah, well,
or Code Geass, or
yeah, they could do something. But...
you could do a lot with an anime game.
Fairy Tale.
They just finished the manga, so
I need to read those last few chapters.
Oh, did you? And then
no, I haven't read. I have not read.
Just put them. Put every single anime character into the Blaze Blue crossover that they're doing.
They're doing a Blaze Blue, Persona, and what
Well,
else?
there's Persona. They have Blaze Blue. They have. Is it? No, it's Under Night. Under Night. It's another Arc System fighting game.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna have Ruby. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ruby is one I need to read.
from RW.
I don't. It's not a. Does it have a manga?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was
I-
just
I-
a web series.
No, they have it, but Rooster Teeth's making it, so it's a Rooster Teeth manga, which
Okay.
I find it so fascinating because I watched the first episode when it came out
Mhm.
back in 2011, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good! This is so good!" I stopped watching after season 2 because I was like so busy with life and watching other anime, but I could see RWBY does have a game. They do have a
Yeah,
game, but
but-
it's just a hack and slash,
Yeah, it's a hack and slash.
and I don't.
No, fight like
I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I think
hack
you can
and
get more.
slash. Mm-mm.
Put some story into it.
Seriously.
You know what? You,
Just make it like, either that or just put in amazing combat like Devil May Cry or Bayonetta. Like Bayonetta's story was okay, but the hack and slash gameplay was so.
I don't like hack and slash really because it's like okay,
That's what God of War is.
no,
isn't it?
no, God of War.
It's an action game.
It's
Like,
an action game, but it's not like. But that's different. That's like that's,
No,
that,
but Bayonetta was it's a hack and
that-
slash, and so is Devil May Cry.
no,
it's
but
just heavily combat based.
but God of War had a story. That had a thick story.
Okay, but isn't it still a hack and slash?
Yeah, but that
so
was
either do
I
it-
haven't played
that's
that
what
since
I'm
I was 12.
That's what
When
I'm
I was 12, I was violent as hell. I love those bloody gore games. Now I'm like, I'm looking at God of War as the new one. I'm looking at that one as, oh, there's going to be a teaching mechanism out of this because it's going to be strategy based because you have to use your son in the
Mhm.
fight. So that's what's making it more interesting to me.
Yeah, so either add good gameplay elements or just add a really good story. But
But both, they're going to have both, I think. God of War's going to have both, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But really, with anime video games, there's a lot. You have to realize that if you did a 24 episode anime, 24, 26, you could put it in a game.
Mhm.
But these huge titles like Bleach, Naruto, One Piece,
Yeah.
you get Katekyo Hitman Reborn. That's a 206 episode anime, and I was like, holy crap, that's a great story. You could do My Hero Academia. That's becoming a huge one. It's going
Hunter x Hunter is pretty big too.
Hunter x Hunter. That's straight on just a fighting game. You cannot do any good story with that. You could just do fighting.
I think
fighting.
that's where like I've said, it's where if you're not doing RPGs, like fighting games are where anime games come to dominate. Like think about it. Besides Splatoon, which really isn't even anime art style.
No, it's not. It's
Like where's the anime shooter?
no, I'm not looking forward to that. There's anime out there that has some dark features. If they did a game like Tokyo Ghoul, like put that story
Did they
in.
announce the Tokyo Ghoul yet?
No, they announced a movie that just came. That's coming out on the 26th. So
I
what?
felt like it was something else that they announced.
No, they
Oh,
didn't.
maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, they haven't announced a game. They've announced a
I think
live
it's
action movie, which
Tokyo
looks
Ghoul.
horrible.
Hmm.
But
Live
I
action.
find games, anime gaming, it's such a great genre, but it could be ruined.
Easily.
It could be
very,
easy.
very easily just gone dead.
Like, here's the thing: visual novels are great, but name me 7 visual novels, because there's a lot out there that don't have nudity. Name me 7.
Nudity or fan service?
Both. Name either. Name 7 of them that don't have fan
Like
service.
even then with Danganronpa, like I had fan service, it didn't have nudity.
No, but like name something that isn't sexualized. The only one I can think of is Steins Gate and Clunnad. Those aren't games that are fan serviced.
Well, Phoenix, right? Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't. Because I played the first one, but and then like a little bit of each of the other ones, but I don't remember a lot of fan service.
Yeah, see, there's only a few. Like there's only a few visual novels that are like that, and that's what
To be fair,
that's
like,
what bothers
fan service also, like a lot of casual people like that don't watch anime, when they see anime they still think of fan service. It doesn't also.
Yeah, but for me it's just the fan service kind of ruins some of the games. Like you're putting too much work into it. Like
Down count double gun.
oh god.
That game is just.
No, there's a game out there. They were gonna make a game for High School DxD. That show shows more
High School of the
nudity.
Dead?
No, High School DxD.
Okay.
It has a plot to it, but it's full on
Yes,
nudity.
quote, plot,
Plot.
unquote.
No,
Plot.
there's actually been like on YouTube, top anime reviewers and all that. They do top 10 lists with animes that have nudity in it that have plot, and this
Oh
is
my.
this is like in the
Plot.
top 5.
Wow.
Where you're a kid named Issei who's going into who actually got killed by like a half angel who's like fallen from like the heavens, and a demon resurrects you, basically keeps you alive, and you join their side. You're a demon now.
Sounds like Shin Megami Tensei 4, right?
but there's so much nudity in it. It's like you're overdoing it. It's just killing it. You're killing my brain here. I don't need to see this much. Episode 1, there's like six times you see nudity. I'm like, I'm done. So done.
Oh, the hentai.
Yeah, it's horrible. No, but you could ruin it easily. There's so much you can ruin. But it's like Naruto, One Piece, Bleach. You can only see fighting games out of
And
those.
then Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball is a strict fighting game where like
Dude,
Xenoverse, they have
Dragon
like
Ball.
a story, but there's a lot of fighting.
Like
in
even
it.
in like Dragon Ball Fighters, that's just gonna dominate. Like I don't think after that, like you're gonna see like a lot of these arena.
I'm excited for Dragon Ball Fighters.
I really am too, but it's just because like Arc System's making.
Hey, they're
like, I didn't really watch a lot of Dragon Ball. So.
I love Dragon Ball so much.
But like Arc
Dra-
System making
GT
it.
disowned. GT is such a disowned series.
Oh yeah, it is. It's not even. canon.
yeah.
No, none of it was canon. But that's a disowned series that we don't ever talk about.
I'm talking about like Dragon Ball Z and Z Kai.
Yeah.
Do you like Super? Because I'm not a big fan of Super.
I haven't really seen much of Super, but what
Super-
I've seen, yeah.
Super just turned into an arena battle. Who's going to be fighting who? And it's just like gods versus other gods. It's like, I'm done. I'm not watching anymore. I'm bored.
Right.
You'll probably see a couple of Dragon Ball Super characters. Beerus is definitely gonna be in.
Yeah.
But no, that's like one of my most look forward to games. Not because of the anime, but just because of the developers. Like Arc System is one of the best fighting game developers out there.
So, overall, which game do you think, like, which anime game do you think deserves, like, more attention? Like, deserves more look at by fans?
That's a tough one, actually.
It's like saying your top 3 best anime. It's impossible.
Yeah. Well, I know my top 3 best anime.
You know, like,
Well, I at least know my top 1 best anime.
yeah, yours is One Piece.
Yeah, it's One Piece.
No,
It's
no, but
all the way. One
No.
Piece. I want more.
no, but it's like, here's the thing. Out of all anime, give me a top 5.
Top 5 of my anime?
Yeah.
One Piece,
I'm gonna
Fairy
say
Tail, DBZ.
So you're giving me a.
I am a shonen.
Yeah, you're a shonen.
Flat out.
You're giving me a shonen list overall out of all genres. Give me a top 5. No, I have a friend who's an otaku. He's a major otaku. I got him hooked onto anime. He's watched over 700 different titles
Sheesh.
and finished them.
That guy has a lot of time.
He has 7 months of free time
Wow.
because of a car accident that he was in. So he sat and watched anime for 7 months. So, but he can't give me a top 3 of a certain genre. It's the fact that we try to judge video game like anime games by basically their arcs that they do.
Mm-hmm.
And like was this a good choosing of arc, or like, because I think I played one One Piece game. It was on the Wii.
I have. Let's
I
see.
forget which Wii game.
I've got 1 on the computer.
I have
Yeah.
one on
Wait,
PC.
Wait, which one do you have?
Burning Blood.
I
Oh,
have-
that one's a good one.
I like
that
it.
was a Namco. I have a Samurai. I have Pirate Warriors on my PC. I haven't touched it.
Yeah. I don't remember my title. I don't remember, but I played all.
Granted,
I
if
played-
it's like the other, like the other Warrior games, it's gonna be like the exact same stuff.
Maybe, but
Like just
I feel like it's anime gaming is going to get more popular, but I want it to get away from the fighting elements. I want to get away from the battle arenas and all that. I want some RPG
Oh,
types. Like they did Clash of Ninjas for the PS2 for Naruto. They did an RPG style like that, but it was like you went through. It was like a Ninja Gaiden kind of.
so. It was
But
a
what-
Ninja Gaiden action game.
It was kind of like that, but it had more of a story element to it. It had more of a story element. Like Ninja Gaiden was just a hack and slash.
Oh.
Hack and slash where if
Originally, it was
it was a story mode game.
like the first one was beat 'em up. That's what I'm thinking of. Beat 'em
Yeah,
up. Yeah, no, it's kind of turned into a hack and slash. Just
but a Ninja Gaiden hasn't been out in years.
like Team Ninja overall. Just
really, you're seeing so many animes that could be games, but they don't want to do it because they just want to do the battle arena systems. Like they're just doing all these popular shonens.
Even if it is just Battle Arena, I would still love more anime games.
Yeah, more anime games would be great. Like I want them to dive into more like rare titles. Like, I'm sorry, I've seen one crossover that I liked was an anime that a lot of people don't hear about. It's called Excel World, Sword Art Online versus Excel World.
Oh yeah, they had that.
Yeah, it just came out.
There's a.
And Excel World, not a lot of people know about that one. And it's such an in-depth anime. It's basically where you see this kid. He's a fat ass, huge, chubby guy.
Like the person to my
Gets,
left.
yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. You love me.
Calm yourself. No, but he gets the girl. He gets the beautiful woman in the story.
Right.
And it's like, you don't see that often, and they're showing off the character. And I'm like, in a AAA title.
Huh.
You don't see it.
You know, it'd be kind of a cool
What?
Paprika.
Paprika. I've never heard of that.
It's a movie. It's a Japanese movie. It's not an anime. But
Yeah.
It was I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He only had like 4 movies, and then he passed away in a car accident. But it was the inspiration for Inception.
Oh.
Like it heavily inspired Inception. I think it's better than Inception. But
Inception. That was a movie that was weird.
it was.
But
no, it's.
that
Like,
was an experience that you really.
I liked Inception. I think it's really good.
I like Inception. I really do. But it's an experience.
But yeah, I heavily stressed Paprika. That was one of the best like Japanese movies I've seen. But
I think a game that could work. Honestly, I think they should bring out a new Fullmetal Alchemist title. Yeah, because the last title was on the DS. Bring it to the PS4, PS4 PC, and make it an action RPG.
maybe
Do the whole story. You could do the whole story in 20-hour gameplay.
probably.
24-hour gameplay. It would be amazing. I would love to face Father at the end, just doing a full-on brawl fist fight, because at the time he uses alchemy, but he mainly went with the fists at the end.
Right.
Because have you guys seen it at all? Like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
I've been suggested to it.
Oh,
That's like
I
that's one of
can't
the most-
ruin it because it is a must watch. On my anime list, it's considered like in the top 3 best animes of all time.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the highest.
It's like a 9.03 out of 10. It's one of the best I've ever watched, and it beats out so many other titles. It beat out Your Lie in April. It beats out, I think Clannad is the only one that beats it out because of the death scenes in it. You know, like how tragic the sadness is. But it beats out all the shonens. It beats out all these major competitors for this, like Steins Gate. Steins Gate's like 2 under it, and that one got heavily reviewed as positive and great. Sword Art Online got an 8.5 or something, and that's popular. Naruto got a 7.4. Bleach is a 7.2, I think, and One Piece is up in the top, but it's in the top like 15. So you're really looking at that could be a great thing. Don't do these side arc stories that the original Fullmetal Alchemist did. Bring in Brotherhood and just do the whole story. You could get a great game out of that. You could. And I know you, Carson. You just want One Piece.
I just actually love anime. I don't just want One Piece.
You know, give me an anime that you'd want a game.
Fairy Tale.
Not a shoujo.
Not a what now?
Not a shonen.
That's the thing. I haven't watched enough anime to like have like I said, my most experiences with like the anime art style has been through video games.
Yeah.
So.
But you've dived in. You've dived in and read many. Which one would you recommend? Like a manga? Which one would you want?
That's the thing, is that I don't always read the labels. I just read the chapters, and so I don't know which is or which is not shonen.
So
Shonen.
no, like shonen is one that has a young male protagonist. Like the main actor is a young man. Like and it's heavily put in as him as the hero, the young man. So like what was it? Boku no Hero. That's a shonen.
Yeah,
Because
it's usually aimed at the young male.
Yeah, it's
I'm looking it up right now.
yeah, it's aimed at a young male The character is a young male. So like you can consider a lot of people consider Full Metal Alchemist, but there's more than just him.
Yeah.
The older brother. It's everyone. So but like Boku no Hero, that's focused on him.
Mhm.
Naruto, focused on Naruto. You might have your side stories, but Naruto's the main focus.
Mm-hmm.
Fairy Tail, Natsu. He's considered the main guy.
Here,
I
let me-
mean,
it's
Luffy heavily
high.
main.
It's high action. It's like categorized as high action too. So
There-
there's gonna be like a lot of fight scenes. There's gonna be a lot of that stuff.
like you can't get around Luffy being the main character.
Yeah,
I mean, he's literally A, the captain, B, the first person you meet.
yeah. He jumps out of a barrel and goes, ha! Yeah, I remember that first episode. That first episode bothered the hell out of me with the voice actor.
Well, did you watch a sub or dub?
Both.
Did you prefer sub or dub?
I prefer neither.
You prefer neither?
He prefers not watching it overall.
I've watched 125 episodes, okay?
Yeah, I got 100 in.
Back when there were still, what, like 730? During the whole summer, it was 1 or 2 summers ago, so I had nothing to do. I just watched all of the episodes subbed.
God.
I love subbed. And even then,
Sub brings you more variety. I love it. I really do.
Mhm.
I got a list for you that you need to watch.
but the difference between sub and dub it was staggering to me. Like the characters that I knew and loved, all with these voices that I thought matched perfectly, just switched. Like Usopp, right?
Yeah.
You think he should have just like a high cowardly voice, right?
Yeah.
In dub, he's got a low,
Yeah.
kind of almost manly. I'm like, this should not be happening. Zoro should have that voice.
Yeah. Not the. Yeah.
It's just, I can't.
No, but in the gaming world, they main of the games are all in Japanese, and I don't mind that. But sometimes when I want to hear a dub game, like I like to hear that if they do a dub version of it. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck playing a 22-hour game in sub,
Mhm.
because
Depends on the game, too. Depends on the anime that it's based after.
Sword Art Online, they did that. All their games are sub, not dubbed.
I would not condone a strictly sub Dragon Ball game. I hate the sub voices.
They do sub a lot.
They do, but I prefer the English voices in Dragon Ball.
We'll probably
I'm not gonna lie.
We'll get the English.
Naruto did that. Naruto, when I originally played the game, it was all in sub.
Yeah,
They had to release a dubbed update.
I'm not bothered by Naruto sub. I'm really not. I'm
No.
bothered by Dragon Ball sub.
Well, that's just personal preference. You should probably video games should have multiple. Like Zelda, they did when Breath of the Wild came out.
Right.
It was region based, but then they had a patch come out and you could play it in Russian, you could play it in Italian, you could play it in Japanese, French.
Yeah, see,
They had like all
That's
these
not bad.
options, and it's cool.
let's see. Anime
That's what I
gaming.
think. That'd be interesting to see like an anime video game do that. Like just tell some. Hey,
I would very
Russian
much prefer.
That would be.
Would you like this
interesting.
language or would you like this language? Rather than you get this language, you don't get any other language. You get subbed.
What would be the worst anime for you that would become a game? Worst anime.
Worst.
Like if this become a game, you would be so cringed about it.
Is it bad that I'm gonna say that I actually don't hate anime? I don't have an anime that I absolutely hate.
I hate White Album. If you ever see that one, don't. Just walk away. If someone offers you, go watch White Album. No.
Just listen to the White Album.
There's two
Beatles.
seasons. White Album.
Beatles.
Yeah, yeah. But there's a White Album and White Album season 2. Both of them are just horrible.
Mhm.
I think a good anime that would go to one is probably Blue Exorcist.
That would be such a fun game.
They just released season 2, so
I know.
my friend and I watched it. Attack on Titan, if they got rid of the killing Titan simulator, it would be a great story.
Yeah.
I was so sick and I was upset about that game that came out.
Which one? There's been like two.
The new one, the one that just came out for the PS4 and PC.
Okay, because they had like a 3DS one. That one
Yeah, that one was garbage.
Yeah, that one got terribly reviewed. I remember that.
Yeah, but this one actually got pretty popular. But I just hated the fact that it was just a Titan killing simulator.
Yeah.
Bring some story, come on. But
We need plot. and not
overall,
plot.
for me, I want to see more RPGs in the anime industry.
I want to see. I want to see different genres. Like I know they have like sports. Imagine if they had like a sports game. Like they have a Inazuma 11, which is the level 5, like developed. What if they did like an anime basketball game? I want to see. That's what I want to see. Like I want to see.
Anime sports.
They have
anime
they have
is-
sports anime.
I know, but it's kind of they overhype those things. It's like I've seen scenes and it's like, wow, it's just baseball, guys. The first one that would come out would be Yuri on Ice, and that'd be horrible, in my opinion, because Yuri on Ice is just figure skating.
Yeah, I want to see like I said, I want to see different styles. Like it's usually going to be either a fighting game or RPG. I want to see like something new.
Yeah. Because, yeah, there's a lot that goes into an anime game. Like, they got to figure out which arcs and, like, story, and it's good. I like it, but
Well, even then, like
They-
you could do something original too. Like that's right. It's just original stuff.
yeah. Well, I think we went through a lot.
Yeah.
We went
Yeah.
through-
Yep.
We
Yeah.
went, we went through a lot today.
It's been a while.
Yeah. I think we're gonna wrap. What?
Oh, what have you guys been playing? Well, what have you guys been playing?
Been playing
Ooh.
GTA 5.
GTA 5. We should play together.
I don't have it for the PS4.
What's wrong with you?
I have it for PC.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Get it for the better system.
What's wrong with you?
PC Master Race, y'all.
PC peasant, thank you very much.
Master Race.
Peasant!
Master Race.
Peasant!
Hey, you say that? I'm getting NBA 2K17 60 base value for like $12 next month. Tell me.
Yeah, tell me.
Peasant.
Until
Tell me I'm
Dawn.
a peasant.
Really?
Peasant.
Really? Until Dawn. That has a great story, but lacks.
You can
You-
get Until Dawn on the PS4.
I
You
know.
can get
I own
mods.
it.
You can get custom mods on PCs.
I don't like mods.
You don't like mods?
No, I don't like mods. I
I
think.
like
I think.
some.
I think.
Ooh, I
no,
think we've.
I like
Come on.
graphic enhancing
no,
mods.
I think. I think
Oh, that's
mods.
You say that. Wait till Marvel vs. Capcom comes out on PC. Character mods are gonna be so cool.
GTA 5 just banned 400,000 players because of
They're
mod.
using mod.
Because cheaters that were using mods that were
no, I'm
giving
not
them money.
talking about gameplay mods. I'm talking about like costume mods and stuff. Like stuff that doesn't affect gameplay.
Yeah,
but
but
it's
that's
like the
still in the
effects.
modding community. That's basically.
I like supported mods. Like the new Skyrim.
Oh, don't.
Well,
Yes.
Let's not go
Oh,
there.
we'll talk
We'll
about
talk
that.
about that next week.
Well, we'll talk about the next time.
One of us can talk about have mods as our topic. But
Yeah, but we'll talk about it next time.
I've been playing NBA 2K17. That's been fun. Just all the GM simulations.
You
and stuff.
GTA 5 as much as me.
Yeah, you should get it for PS4.
I own it for the PS3.
How was the price drop? Has it dropped in price or no?
No, gosh, no.
Seriously.
It's like
Wait, did you get it disc or online download?
online download, but I bought it for $29.99.
But you can
Yeah.
re-download it again if you have the same account on the PS4.
Really?
Yeah, it should just be in
Is there?
purchases.
Wait.
Can I transfer that?
I think so.
Is it cross-buy?
I didn't know that.
Well, because you bought it online using your PlayStation account.
No.
he
I
bought
bought it on Steam. I bought it on
Oh
Steam.
no, you
Yeah, he
can
bought
do
it
that.
on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
I bought it
I
on
don't think he
Steam.
can do that, can he?
No.
PS3 for Steam
Because
No, I bought the PS3 version one for $10
on disc
Yeah,
or on
on
okay.
disc.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
PS3, did you get it on disc or did you get it
no.
on the PlayStation Store?
No, on the PlayStation Store. No, it was a disc.
I mean, if you could probably find a way to transfer it, but I doubt that.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
No, you have to buy the PS4 version. But I think at GameStop it's like $45 still.
probably buy it used pretty cheap.
Well, we do you know what game sharing is?
Yeah, I know game sharing. Yeah, that's it. It's a real. You have to have incredible Wi-Fi though. You have incredible internet.
Maybe I have just a definition. I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, we're gonna wrap it up for this one. Thanks guys for coming again. I really do appreciate it. Bye. Yeah, as always, I'm Eli.
I'm Anthony.
I'm the favorite.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. Hey, we got Carson. Thanks guys for watching. Don't forget
Anyways,
don't forget to
tell
like.
us if that goat sound turned you on.
Oh my god.
God,
no.
no. Please like.
Please don't.
Hit the like button, share, and comment, and always subscribe.
Do it for the goat.
And always have a good day, guys, and game on.
Game on.